East of the Wolds, you'll find Talarain, a warren of old strongholds and ruins, and crawling with beasts. Fortunes can be had there for a lucky adventurer. Of course, the ruins have claimed more than a few lives. I am the law of the town. Ayten needed protection, and I didn't see anyone else willing to do the job. I took it upon myself to keep Ayten safe. Someone needed to do it. Used to be peaceful farmland before the war was on. Now it's some scratched-up dirt, home to Ayten and those murderous freemen.
Take a seat and grab a tankard, stranger. Just keep your business quiet. There's not much in terms of services in town. Besides the inn, you've got Banron and his smithy Askell, and his alchemy shop. Ayten started as a trading post between Dalentarth and Rathir. For a while, we even saw some profit. Until the war. Now, few come and nobody stays. It is a wasteland. Nothing but monsters and ruins. Just some burned-out farms and this trading post. Different from Talarain east of here. But we've our share of problems. Ron Farm, for example, or the Freemen. Even Ratifer's causing a ruckus. All right, stranger. I charge up front by the night. Bed's in the back of the inn.
Need help with gems? I offer sage crafting services. I'm not from here myself. I know it's got an inn and it's close to Talarain, which is good for me. I mostly come here to recuperate and sell my findings between excursions. Most would say it's a monster-ridden wasteland. However, if you can deal with those beasts, then there's much treasure to be found there. Little for one to find here in the sticks, and some people like that, I suppose. The only real worry are those damn freemen harrying the roads, giving thieves a bad name. The travelers are good traders and better treasure hunters. If there's gold, a traveler can always sniff it out.
You want a merchant, try the innkeeper Gordon, or the local shops. But if you want your cards read, I'm your man. Or perhaps if you have some coin you want to gamble, we can roll some dice. It's a small, quiet town with not much more than a few tradesmen. The most exciting thing for these townsfolk is the sight of an unfamiliar face traveling through. I am a gambling man, stranger. Anytime you want to give the dice a roll, I'll be ready to place a bet. Getting harder to find a quiet spot in the plains. But Ayten never gave me much cause for fuss or worry. You look elsewhere in Erethel, you find unrest and chaos. But the Wolds, well, it's meeting its destiny quietly.
Ayten welcomes all visitors. Those who don't cause trouble, anyway. Oh, you're not allowed in there, stranger. Don't think you want to be sent either. Just stay out of trouble and you'll never have to see those prison bars. Bandits and thieves. I'd lock them all up if I could. It's a quiet place in Erethel. Not much goes on here and it doesn't see many travellers. Ayten is a quiet little town. Most of the crime comes from travellers passing through or those damn freemen.
Back for more smithy work? Or looking to use the forge on your own? Either way, shop's open. Before Talarain fell to ruin, it was Ayten's fields and villagers that stocked and supplied the various citadels there. But the war hit us hard. Bandits plagued the roads. Even Rond Farm has burned to soot. They have been lingering around the Wolds. Be cautious on the roads out there. Those freemen like to sneak up on wanderers. It's quiet here, farmland mainly, but between Ron Farm and the Freemen, we've got our own worries.
If you're heading east to the ruins of Talarain, or heading to the warfront, I suggest you stock up here. If not for the slim flow of traffic between Rathir and Dalentarth, it would likely not exist anymore. It's been worse since the war. In a few decades, we'll probably be like Talarain, completely ruined. Ruffians and bandits. They're scattered all over the Wolds. It's dangerous wandering outside of town. My wife and assistant, she helps me run the shop, although sometimes she creates more problems than she fixes. It's quiet here, and I can appreciate that. But as the days pass and travelers grow scarcer, it becomes ever more difficult to make a living out here.
Askell's letting me help with the business again. Thank you for getting those invoices to me. Askell is the owner of the shop and my husband. If you would like to make a purchase, you should speak with him. Bandits and thieves that have been seen around the walls. They won't think twice of killing you for any valuables. That is the wasteland, southeast of here. Long ago, it was a grand citadel, ruled over by the Astor family. It's since fallen to ruin. You'll find monsters there, amongst ancient treasure. The walls aren't much if you're looking for excitement. At least, not before the war turned those freemen loose on us.
You come again, and so I ask, will you go to Ayten Circle? Will you call the Erethel through song? Though our wheat grows strong, the citizens do not. We sowed a crop that was untimely reaped. We need intervention, lest we end up like Talarain, a monument to nothing, with kobolds and raiders squabbling over our bones. I am pleased to hear that the madness there has ended. Perhaps the Rons can repair their relationship with Ayten. Hoping to hear a song for coin from Old Nell. I haven't sung for years, stranger, not since the war started. Ratifer. After a decade, he begs me payment for the ring, and so his promise is finally broken. Very well. I should be lucky to die unmarried rather than a widow. A forgotten spot in these plains. The land still bears grain, but few reap the crops they did before the war. Only Ron Farm stands, and flame has gutted it. The others have fallen into the hands of the freemen, bandits, marauders. A circle of the windstones nearby. When the voices from its stones sing a certain melody, the Erethel will come and end our tribulations. Each stone is a voice in the song. When all have sung in their part, the Erethel will appear. But if not, dark things for these dark times will show instead. The stones. I am unworthy. I do not think they will sing to me. You must go. It must be you. Make the stones sing their song. The song will not be sung, and our troubles will not be lifted. Please, speak to me again if you want to hear the song. You will? Ayten Circle is to the south of town. Each stone carries a note of the song. In the right order, they form the song as it was to be sung. But they will not suffer a cacophony. If the songs you play will not call the Erethel, it will call darker things for these dark times. Everyone knows the song. It starts on the highest note and descends down the scale. Wait a moment. Perhaps it was start at the lowest note and descend up. Well, something like that anyway. I have not heard the song of the Windstones, and the Erethel have not appeared. Will you not see the stones at Ayten Circle? You have played the song, and the Erethel did not come. I had thought that something might change, but no. The blessings of the heavens will never come, just as the lost of Ayten can never be recovered. Thank you, stranger, for showing me this.
My mind is finally clear of the madness. I've never felt better. My husband, Denrit, and I run the Ron farm. There is much to tend to, but we managed to get it all done. It's the nearby town. We do trade with them. Though, once my husband and I became, well, crazed, we were prevented from going back. Denrit Rond is my husband. Together we run the Rond farm and keep things in order. This is our home. Denrit and I built it with our bare hands, and will build it again. Ah.
It feels good to be free of the madness. Thank you for all you've done. My wife, Alret, Helps me keep up with all the work on our farm. Without her, everything would be a mess around here. The town ended its trade with us when all the madness began. I am confident we will repair our relationship with the town. I am the head of the Rond farm. There's always lots of work to be done.